Good morning, F2, and welcome to our math lesson. Have a think. What day is it today? While you're thinking about that, let's sign the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So what day is it today? Yesterday was Tuesday. That's right. Today is Wednesday. My turn. Today is Wednesday. Your turn. Well done. Today we're going to keep practicing finding one more. First it's my turn and then it will be your turn. Let's read the sentence first. 1 more than 3 is... So first we need 3. Then we add 1 more. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That tells us that 1 more than 3 is 4. Now it's your turn. Pause the video while you have a turn. Then come back and we'll check it together. Okay, now let's check it. The first sentence says 1 more than 0 is... So first I need 0. That means nothing. I have no counters on my 10 frame. First I have 0, then I add 1 more. Now I have 1. That tells me that 1 more than 0 is 1. Let's look at the next one. 1 more than 1 is... So first we need 1. Then we add 1 more. Now we have 2. That tells us that 1 more than 1 is 2. Well done if you got those right. Now have a go at this side. Pause the video while you do that, then come back and we'll check it together. Okay, let's check it. So the first sentence says 1 more than 2 is. So first we need 2. Then we add 1 more. And now we have 3. That tells us that 1 more than 2 is 3. Let's look at the last one. 1 more than 3 is... So first we need 3. Then we add 1 more. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That tells us that 1 more than 3 is 4. Well done if you got that right. Today we are going to be learning about how a whole can be split into 2 or more parts, and that these are smaller than the whole. We are going to need 7 bananas or 7 carrots. If you have something different that is whole and you can cut, then you can use that. Just make sure it's something quite soft and easy for you to cut, unless you have a grown-up there who can help you. If you haven't got anything around your house, or you don't want to cut up any food that you're not going to use, you could ask your grown-up to draw 7 bananas or 7 carrots, and you can cut them with scissors. Pause the video while you get that ready. Okay, let me just make this a little bit bigger because today it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to ask you to do something with one of your bananas or your carrots or something that you've drawn on your paper. I'm going to let you have a go and then I'm going to show you how you could have done it. Don't worry if yours is different to mine because there are different ways that we can do this. Let's get started. I don't have bananas at my house today, so I've chosen to use Carrots. I have chosen 7 whole carrots because I know that even if I chop them all up, they won't get wasted. So I'm going to put my first carrot up here and make sure that you can see it. There we go. Right, so there is my carrot. Now, the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to cut your banana or your carrot into 2 pieces that do not look the same. Have a go. Pause the video while you do that and then come back and I'll show you what I could have done. Okay, so we need to cut this carrot into 2 pieces that do not look the same. Now there are lots of different ways that we can do this. So like I said, don't worry if yours is different to mine. Now, I think I'm going to cut my carrot here. 2 pieces of carrot, but they do not look the same. This one is a big piece of carrot and this one is a little piece of carrot. I wonder what yours look like. Ask your grown-up to take a picture and send it to your school email address and then we can have a look together. Okay, let's do the next one. Have a go at this one. Can you cut your banana or your carrot into 2 pieces that are about the same size? Have a go. Pause the video while you do that. Okay, did you manage to do that? Did your 2 pieces look about the same size? Let's see if I can do that with my carrot. Here's my carrot. Now, it's quite tricky to cut a carrot, but there would be a really good way for me to cut this if I want them to look about the same, and that would be to cut down there. Let's see if I can do that really carefully. I need to be very careful so that I don't cut my fingers. There we are. So they look about the same size. Now, I wonder, if I eat both parts of my carrot, do you think I'd have eaten a whole carrot? Yes, I would. Because look, there's my whole carrot if I put it back together. I wonder if you can put your pieces back together to make it into your whole piece of fruit or vegetable or even your whole paper. Let's have a look at the next job. Can you cut your banana or your carrot into 2 pieces so that one piece is a lot bigger than the other? Pause the video while you have a go. Okay, my turn now. So here's my carrot and I need one piece that is really big and one piece that is not really big. One piece has to be a lot bigger than the other. I think I'm going to cut this little piece off at the end. Wow, look how big that piece is. This piece is not big. This piece is small. I wonder what yours look like. Don't forget to take a video and send it to your class email address so that we can have a look. Right, let's try the next one. I want you to have a think this time. How could you cut your banana or your carrot so that you have the biggest part possible? I wonder if you can make it bigger than the part I had on my carrot last time. I need to think carefully and see if I can do it too. So how could you cut it so that you have the biggest part possible? Pause the video while you have a go. Okay, so last time I cut my carrot, so I had a really big part and a small part. I wonder if I can make the bigger part, the biggest part, even bigger than that this time. I have an idea. I'm going to cut the teeniest, tiniest little part off of the end. Look how tiny that is. It's so tiny. And here is the big part. I don't think I could make it any bigger than this. Let's try the next one. How could you cut your banana? So you've already cut it up so you have the biggest part possible. And I want you to have a think now. What did you notice about the other part? So here, I have the biggest part possible. But what was my other part like? Was that big too? No, it was very, very small. I wonder if yours was very small too. Now, can you cut your banana or your carrot so that one part is bigger than the whole? Let's see. So here is my whole carrot. And I want to cut it so that a part of it is bigger. Pause the video while you have a turn, then come back and we'll have a go with the carrot. Okay, did you manage to do it? Did you manage to cut your carrot or your banana so that one part was bigger than the whole? I wonder if I can do it. What about if I cut it here? It won't be as big as the carrot. It will be smaller. Now, is there another way that I could do it? What about if I cut it here? No, I'm still making it smaller. So I can't do it. I can't think of a way that I can make one part bigger than the whole. But why not? Talk to your grown-up. See if you can work out why I cannot do that. I wonder what your ideas were. The reason that we can't do that is because the whole is always larger than the part. So we can't do that. We can't make one part bigger than the whole because the whole is always larger than the part. The whole is always the biggest. Now, just going to shrink this back down so that you can see what's underneath it. And I want you to have a look at these 7 whole carrots. Put my carrots over there and put the screen back up so that you can see me. Now, there are 7 whole carrots on the page and they're cut into parts. But 2 of the pictures show the carrot being cut in the same way. Look carefully because this is trying to trick you. Pause the video while you have a think about it. Which 2 pictures show the carrot being cut in the same way? Okay, now let's look at it together. So let's look at this carrot here. They're cutting it in the middle. Is this one the same? No, it's not in the middle. This has a smaller part on this side and a larger part on that side. They aren't the same. Let's look at this one. This has a large part on this side and a small part on that side. These 2 aren't the same, and these 2 aren't the same. What about this one? Oh, this has been cut in a very funny way. They're cutting it with a diagonal line. None of our other carrots have been cut that way. What about this one? It's been cut in half. Now we've seen that before. Oh no, it is being cut in half, but it's being cut in half a different way. This one is cut in the middle, going down, and this one is going all the way along the carrot. So they're still being cut in different ways. What about this one? Now this looks a little bit different to these because it's facing a different direction. But that's not what we're looking at. We're not looking at the direction that it's facing, we're looking at the way that it's being cut. Now I can see that this carrot is being cut across the middle. And I know that we've seen that before. Was it this one? No, that's been cut down the middle in a different way. Is it this one? No, that's not being cut across the middle. This one? No, that one's not being cut across the middle either. What about this one? No, this part is smaller than this part. How about this one? I can see that both parts are about the same size and it's been cut down the middle. This one is too. It's a different direction to try and trick us, but they're both being cut in the same way. They're both being cut in the middle so that both parts are about the same size. Now, to make sure that we're right, let's just check the last one. Oh, this one's being cut in a very funny way. It has a zigzag. We definitely haven't seen that before. So the ones that are being cut in the same way are this one here and this one up here. Remember, it doesn't matter that they're facing different directions because what we're looking at is the way in which it has been cut. Well done if you spotted that they were cut in the same way. Now, here's a challenge for you. I want you to have a go and see if you can cut your banana or your carrot into more than two parts. And then there's something really important that I'd like you to do with it. So what I'd like you to do when you've done that is to send a photo to your teacher. And tomorrow I'm going to put some of these onto our flip chart so that we can have a look at them and see if they all look the same. Okay, so find your banana or carrot and cut it into more than two pieces and then send a photo to your teacher so that tomorrow we might use it on our flip chart. That's the end of our maths lesson today. See you tomorrow.